Hello everyone. Again, Devendra has already done one video with us. He's placed in Nullsoft and TCS. So in this video, we are going to talk about TCS with him. So again, second time again, Devendra, congratulations. TCS is again one of the biggest companies out there. In fact, the biggest IT company now. Um and it's the most stable job also. Most of the other companies also do a little downsizing or firing of employees, but TCS never ever does that. So that's actually very good. Coming to TCS, right? You got selected in TCS via Code Vita, digital, or normal NQT exam. Which one?
Digital hiring process actually.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
you got selected for
which is a
digital or Ninja.
ninja, but I go to the digital hiring process.
Okay, so basically it
Yeah,
was
digital
on
hiring
campus.
process.
On campus.
Yeah, on campus,
Okay, so
yes.
basically you gave the digital round, and after that there was a digital interview. However,
Yeah,
they
digital
did not
interview.
select you for digital, but they selected you for
They
Ninja.
selected for, they gave me ninja offer.
Okay, perfect. So
Okay.
let's talk about the written. I think in the written first day, I think 3rd of
October,
September,
October,
yeah, October.
October 3rd. I wrote the exam
Third it was, which was basically aptitude and English type
and
of
English.
questions.
Yeah, same.
On the next day, that is 4th, there were coding round, right?
Coding round. Yeah,
Which had 2 questions and 60 minutes. Right.
yeah.
What do you can you remember what were your coding questions? Maybe
The
concepts.
first question is
Concepts.
about. I remember the question because the same question I had got in Code Vita also, like similar question.
Hmm.
Like they gave me a pattern of stars. Gave me a pattern of dots, stars, and I have to form a shape. Like I have to determine the vowels from that A E I O U from that given pattern.
Okay.
This is one. So this is one of the
So
question,
only
and the other question
only
is
only A
base.
E I O U types of
Yeah, only vowels. They will give me a
vowels.
matrix of patterns, stars, and I have to find the stars with A, E, I, O, U, the stars in this pattern.
So basically,
Which of the vowels are in the matrix given?
it's not so difficult, but it's a little lengthy.
Maybe arrow
Yeah. If you're using Java,
lengthy. Maybe simply I use Python lists.
Acha.
I use Python language. And other question is based on permutations and combinations, and they give me some details like detecting the what do we say, the bike number, bike or car, we have a number APCRT. So that number they give the district, which district, and I have to how many possible numbers are there, based on
Okay.
permutation and combinations.
So basically, the main concept in that particular question is not using int but using long long.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people do this mistake that okay they use int, float, or double. Maybe if you're coding with Python, then it's not a problem, right?
Yeah.
But if C++ or Java, I think you'll be weirdly feeling okay, my code is perfect, but test case is not passing. It's because the initialization that you've done for variables is wrong, because permutation could be a very large number, maybe for one of the test cases. Got it. So coming to the then there was after 10 days max to max, there was an interview, right?
Yeah,
How
HR
long was your
interview
interview?
after uh, 1 hour 15 minutes, or near to 1.5 hour.
Okay, near to 1.5 hour, right? 1.5 hours.
Yeah,
Generally,
near
the
to
interview
1 hour
is
15 minutes, maybe I think so. More than
okay.
1 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes more than.
Can you tell us also before that, did you because again it's the most important thing for TCS, did you have certifications in AI, ML, blockchain, IoT, web development, something like that?
Yeah, at the time of interview, I had no certifications. I am going Coursera. I am going through Coursera machine learning course, and
Don't
before
go
1 week
through
I
that.
got.
Don't go through that. I'll tell you, the point is Coursera courses are good for learning theory, but projects and all are very basic, right? So I as a, let's say, an interviewer, if you've done courses from Coursera or Udemy or maybe Neptel, I will know for a fact that okay, you know theory, but there were very less projects related to industry level project, right? uh, so that is
Yeah,
my
yeah, that's
suggestion.
true.
A lot of other people also think so. Neptel, a lot of people think Neptel certification is fine, but basically, college teachers are teaching just like AI type of thing which is taught in college. There are no projects in Neptel certification at all. Let's say in Udemy, there are mini projects in Coursera, there are mini projects which are not good, but in Neptel, there is no project at all. Right.
Yeah.
So again, for all the other people who are watching, generally interviewers know about it and then they don't regard certifications of these things. Right. Now
Yeah,
coming,
maybe this is the reason I had got ninja offer rather than digital offer.
could
Maybe
be,
this is
could
the
be,
reason
could be
what you said now.
because for example, the most important thing that they are looking for in digital hiring, and which is why they also, again, we'll come to the interview, they would have definitely asked questions from blockchain or AI or ML or all of these new trending technologies, right?
Yes.
They want people because they will be working if they are hiring for digital, if they are hiring for digital profile, right? So in that case, you will be hired to work upon big data, cloud, uh, ML and all of that. So they want people who already know and directly can code. Because again, if you're paying, if they are paying you so much money, they are expecting higher money than normal offer. They are expecting you to be, again, you join the company, day one you start coding. Right.
Yeah.
They want programmers. They don't want people who've gotten 70% or 6 CGPA or 7 CGPA. That's not their criteria. Even if you've got 6 CGPA and then you can come to the company and start making a website, that's what they want.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So which is why they only select 1,000 people every year in digital.
Yeah, and in the interview, the first question asked is, what is the modern technologies you know? This is the first question they asked.
Achha, directly they went to it.
Directly the first question, and after that, at
What-
that time I had few knowledge about machine learning, regression techniques, some of supervised and unsupervised techniques. So I said about that, and they feel okay. But they asked about implementation. Did you do any projects on them? So at that time I did not know projects. So I said that frankly. And the next question is, they asked simply is, what is in the complete IT 4 years of a BTech, which is your favorite subject? And I said data structures. Because I worked so much on that, I like the data structure subject. So they completely asked me about data structures like stacks, queues, graphs, trees. They completely goes for half an hour technical interview.
Everything,
based on-
about everything in detail. They ask you how trees work, how can you write a pseudocode for, let's say, linked list.
Yeah, like some of the algorithms, like how to use Hamiltonian cycle, like the
What
different,
cycle?
based on data structures and algorithms.
No.
Hamiltonian cycle graphs
Acha, that is something that.
for colored problem. We use from coloring problem.
Acha, basically, yeah, I got it. Now I know.
Graph coloring problem, we use
Yeah, I know,
Hamiltonian
I know,
cycle.
I know.
Yeah, these are the questions based on data structures and algorithms.
Actually,
mainly asked
that's
half an hour.
again, to explain as a theory, that's easy, but to practical coding of that is very difficult.
Difficult. We have to be so experienced and we have to practice it many times. And one funny question I remembered is, this is a funny question, but I thought in a technical way. Like they asked me that you are in a closed room and you know the length, height, and width of the room, and there is a bee. There is a small bee or some insect is flying in your room. You have to find the coordinates of the insect in your room. You have to find the coordinates. Like they asked me, and I took 1 minute time, and I completely go in technical way, and I go that I can find the coordinates using length, height, and breadth, and some of the other algorithms I said. But at the end, he gave me they are not satisfied with my answer. And okay, I asked her, so what do you do, sir? And what do you do, sir? He said, like I will call to a Superman, and I will ask his help. Look, I thought in technical way, but he simply said, I can call to my friend Superman, and he will help you to find the coordinates of the bee in my room. So I thought, oh, is it?
No, I
So,
think he was joking.
These are type of.
I think he was joking.
Maybe all the all the, what he said is anything is an answer. Every people thought in a different way, and he thinks in that way. You can say this one also, and don't think always in technical way. You can simply find some answers also. Like he gave me an advice after this question.
So most important thing is, again, it's a puzzle also, but it's more of a coding question. He's trying to understand that can you code in X, Y, Z and Z coordinates, right? So what you could have told just to answer is maybe I will have a sonar, and using that I will be able to understand that okay, this is the distance from my sonar to this, right? So you will know Euclidean distance.
Euclidean distance formula. Yes.
Huh. And basis per, let's say you have another sonar, right? So you will know
Yeah.
another Euclidean distance. So based upon the angles of the Euclidean distance and all of that, you can find x, y, z coordinates. Then most important thing is you have to explain how x, y, z coordinates would be working. So your height would be z coordinate, width would be y coordinate, x coordinate would be, let's say, length, right? And then
Length.
you have to say that the formula for Euclidean distance is x2 minus x1 whole square
X2 minus
plus
x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square.
under root of it and all of that. So that I think that
Yeah,
would
maybe
be.
they expecting the same answer. And at the end, that's okay. And after the technical interview, go to the HR, and HR is completely about my city, and I am living in from Andhra Pradesh, Guntur city. And he asked me that what is the favorite place in your area, and mainly he asked me about one question he gave to me is, okay, I completely agree with you, Devendra, but I think you are a closer person. You did not have more friends. You are a study bug. Like he asked that. So prove yourself that you are a sociable person and you have a lot of friends. This is the best question I had heard. Like yes, I explained how I will be, and I'm a dancer. Like how other than my education, I have different other than extracurricular activities which I participate, and what a lot of friend circle I have. So I explained everything. It was 5 to 10 minutes, and it's so funny and it's so interactive also.
Okay, so
This question I loved it.
I have two questions. First,
Yeah, please.
uh, he didn't ask you anything related to, let's say, OS, DBMS, or cloud, or let's say SDLC or computer networks.
No. Completely no.
So basically, the whole interview was on data structures, 30 minutes of it, and
The first 10 minutes is about, he asked me about,
projects
you
and
know,
projects and new trending technologies.
new
which
technologies, and next about data structures and the practical implementation. He asked me, where did you use the graphs problems? Like I said, like for example, I am in my house, and I have to connect the different my college bus routes.
Correct,
So
correct.
he asked how, Google Maps, like he asked some of these implementation of the graphs, like completely about data structures.
Uber works on that.
Completely. Next 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes is completely about data structures and some of the algorithms and their real-time implementation.
Got it, got it. So I think the main reason why you were not selected was basically that he saw that okay, you are good in college stuff, so we will train you and then we'll deploy you. That is fine. So you're good for Ninja, but since you do not know much about or do not have good certifications and projects about AI, ML,
Yeah.
or maybe not necessarily AI, ML. It could be blockchain or cryptocurrency
Blockchain or
also.
different, any modern technologies.
So
Yeah,
which is why they don't ask that okay, do you know about AI? Which is why they ask which trending technologies do you know? So they give you an
Yeah.
open-ended question.
opportunity.
That okay, maybe one or two. I say two is good. Maybe web development and AI is a very good combination, right?
Yeah.
Got it.
The same I realized after few days. Maybe thereafter I started learning different technologies.
See, anyways, you give exams like CoCubes and eLitmus, you'll get a better package, right?
Yeah.
No managerial round.
Yeah, no questions, but just came and asked for my Aadhaar card, just to show my Aadhaar card on my screen. That's it. No more questions about managerial round.
Honestly, it's like he's obviously hearing what you are saying,
Yeah, yes, yeah.
right? So basis on
She's
the
hearing, it's a him.
so basis on whatever conversation
She's
you are
hearing
having with
everything and
others.
asked to.
So based on whatever
And only one question
conversation.
is, is you okay to be relocated? Only one question asked is, are you willing to be relocated? Are you any preferred places, preferred locations? Just a small question.
I think you are confused. I think that was the HR, and the person who asked you that about city and all of that. Tell me that you are an open-ended person. That was MR.
No, I don't think so. Like the MR only came for two questions: show me your
Maybe.
Aadhaar card and
It depends.
only locations. But
MR
HR
questions.
asked me for than 1 hour. He asked me for more than half an hour about my real life experiences and is there any failures if you faced in your life, in your schooling or your plus two or your graduation, any problems you faced and how you overcome it.
Overcome them.
These are the questions mainly about. I already tell about my friend circle and other extracurricular activities other than my regular education. So this goes for more than 20 to 30 minutes. So I think this is a HR round, a HR person asking me all that.
No, I beg to differ. I think that was the MR because HR is basic question, HR is relocation and all of that. MR is asking you stress-based questions like why did you score less in class 12th is an MR question. So he's stressing you out or trying to understand that okay, how do you work under pressure? If any deadlines missing, are you a person who constantly learns from mistake? These are the things that MR is asking, right? Because again, we have normal everyday discussions with TCS and other HRs and of different companies, right? So they've told us that okay, in MR, the primary things that we want to check is can you work under stress, discipline, are you able to learn new things? Are you able to learn things out of failures in life? So these are the primary
Yeah,
objectives of MR. In HR, the primary objectives are basically relocation, work timings, uh, dressing, ethics, and all of that. Right.
maybe I agree with you. Like in the WebEx meeting, there are only three persons before me, and they are asking questions. I am giving the answer, and I
So
thought
again,
he's HR and he's MR. Maybe you are right.
right. In January, I not in January. January it is going right now. I think in February or something. I can't tell you the exact dates, but there would be TCS again. So apply for
Yeah, yeah,
that. Maybe this time you'll get the digital offer, right? The
yeah. Hope
interview.
so.
So you already know how digital interview is.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you will
Now
have
I
it.
will be completely ready for that.
Huh. Ninja interview is 25 minutes. Digital interview is 1 hour. So in
Yeah, yeah,
Ninja interview, they focus upon C, C++, DBMS, SQL, and a little theoretical concepts of digital skills, like new
yeah.
trending technologies. But in digital, they will ask you about new trending technologies, and they would want that okay, you code them, or maybe they would want to understand that can you code them right now. Okay.